This video focuses on discussion board participation as both a lead during the week that you are assigned to lead the discussion, choosing a subtopic from one of the chapters that are assigned for that week, and replying to other students' lead submissions during weeks that you are not assigned to lead. In the syllabus, you'll find a description of exactly what is required of you as a lead or a replier on a topic, as well as what you should do while in the practice discussion, which is available the first and second week of this 8-week class. Refer to also the assignment schedule, which tells you which dates the topic discussions are assigned. Those students who are assigned to lead the discussion must submit their first lead statement before that week starts, so that students that are earning points by replying have something to reply to. And if they don't, you can believe me that they will complain. Here then is the discussion board rubrics as a separate document outside of the syllabus. It's the same rubrics that's in the syllabus, and it's the same rubric that is referred to in the grade sheet, my grade sheet and your grade sheet. Using the sidebar, we go to weekly discussions. And under weekly discussions, you'll find that check-in discussion, which I previously mentioned and is due by the second day of class. And the troubleshooting forum, which I also mentioned, which is an excellent place for you to get advice on how to reduce the size of your image, for instance. The practice discussion is an opportunity for you to practice creating a thread and replying. You can choose any topic that's related to geography to acquire skills, learning how to use the tools that are available to you in the toolbar, etc. And then here are the weekly discussions. Topic 1 will begin at the beginning of the second week of class. So topic 1 is assigned for week 2, and students who are leading must submit their first lead statement prior to week 2 beginning. To give you an example of what it will look like, you'll just click on topic 1, week 2. Create a thread. Only leads should be creating threads. You'll choose a subject that is intriguing, engaging, inviting, stimulates people to come and talk with you in your discussion and share research and ideas. And so polar bears swim to death may serve that purpose. Do not use a subject line that is chapter 1, topic 2. That has students will be very unlikely to come to your discussion because they don't know what it is you're trying to talk about. Then you will submit the content of your message here, changing fonts, underlining, italicizing, bold, changing the size of the font, the type of the font, and other things that you find normally in word processing documents, as well as changing the text color. So let's refer to the rubric. Here's the rubric for leading a discussion. As a lead, you will have a statement, one of several lead statements that you can submit, that has a word count of 250 to 300 words, and make sure that you've spell checked it. My advice to you is to create all of your research in one document as 2 or 3 lead statements that meet this word requirement with several potential replies, and in that way you've created the essential research paper, and you've got all of your references assigned to each one of your lead statements or replies, and you're just leading students through your discussion, intriguing them with new ideas, teasing them along to go to different sites to look at what you found or to engage in a debate on your particular topic. Leads must have at least one academic reference or link in their text, and it must be in blue so that I can identify it as such. So you'll be changing the color using this tool, changing the color of the text. You must have one image, and that's where you're going to use your skills on how to reduce an image. You upload an image here. And then you must have 5 highlighted terms or concepts, and here's the highlight tool. So you just swipe that across the words that you're using. And a term or concept is not 3 words together like San Andreas Fault. I will not count that as 3 words. That is one term or concept. You must have 5 of those in a lead statement. And you must end your statement with an open-ended question or thought, something that's engaging, that invites students to answer that question or go in the direction that you want your discussion to go into. And you must bold that so that I can see that and give you credit for it. If you've done all of these things, you will earn 25 points. For critical thinking, content, of course, must meet academic standards. If you miss some of these, like maybe you only highlighted one term, I may mistaken it for a reply and only give you 5 points, especially if the word count is too low. If you were supposed to be lead and it's your first lead statement and you only highlighted 3 terms, the maximum number of points you could earn is 23. If you did all other things, that would be 15 and 20 and then 3 because you did not submit 2 out of the 5 terms. The only difference from a lead and a reply is the word count and that only one term is highlighted. To decide on a topic, look at the chapters that are assigned for that week and look at the end sets and other special notes. You can go into the study area in Mastering Geography and look at the In the News or My Smart Lab to prepare your research. Submitting a lead statement, then you submit one lead statement to introduce your topic, meeting all the requirements to get your potential points. Do not attach files. No student is going to open up your attached file and people will not participate on your subject. Once you've submitted a statement, other students now can reply to that statement. Students who are not leading should not be creating new threads, and students that are leading should only create one thread. So other students can now hit reply and submit their statements, earning their 5 points for a reply. And then you will also reply to your first lead statement to add your second lead statement submission so that you can get 25 points potentially for your initial lead statement that opened the discussion, and another 25 points for a reply that I will recognize as a lead statement because you've got 250 to 300 words in your message box and you have highlighted 5 terms. So other students will continue to reply and you will reply to their submissions. You can reply to your own submissions and you can go to other leads topics under the same topic discussion that you're assigned to and reply to theirs. You need to submit at least 10 replies, and if you're not going to meet the requirements of the rubric for replies, then you'll need to submit a lot more. So it is really most efficient if you use the rubric, follow it as a guideline, write a post-it with the acronyms that I put into the grading example under syllabus, and post it to your computer and then check every submission before you submit it to make sure that you've met all those requirements to get 100% on every submission. I recommend that you submit more than 2 lead statements because if your statements are insufficient and you're not earning 25 points each, you will not have met the 50-point possible. Same thing with replies. If you're not going to try to meet all of the requirements of the rubric, you will need to submit more than 10 replies. If you know that you're perfectly doing everything that's possible, and I've had many students do this, they do exactly what is required. They submit 2 lead statements that meet all the requirements. They get 25 points each. They submit 10 replies, and they get 5 points each, and they're done. Other students will do it the hard way and submit 20 replies that don't meet the requirements and still are only earning 35 points out of the 100 potential points that you can earn as a lead. The following slides show you what a topic discussion will look like with participants. Topic 2 finished the week prior, and there was 115 submissions and 22 students participating. That's usually the average size of the class after the attrition. And here's topic 3, week 4, which is the current topic that I will be showing you examples. Because this is a prior class, and I need to provide privacy for the identity of the students, I've used these colors to represent the role that different students are playing. Here we have 4 topics that were created under topic 3, week 4, by students who are assigned to lead or volunteered to lead. The yellow masking is students that volunteered to lead. Green is ones that were assigned to lead. So you can see here the names of the subject line of the thread that they created, and there's a duplicate, but each one represents the content and is inviting to students to participate with them. When you go to somebody's thread and you click on it, it shows you a hierarchy of submissions underneath that topic. Some of them may be collapsed, and you'll see the plus sign. If you click on the plus sign, it will expand those replies, and you can then participate on that discussion. Again, the green is the students that are assigned to lead, and the yellow is students who volunteered to lead in this example. In this case, I expanded the cycles of the biosphere thread from the previous slide, and it shows me now the replies by students. Blue are students that are earning points for replying, and green are the students that are leading. So the student leading this topic created a thread called Cycles of Biosphere. A couple of other students replied to that, and then the lead either published a reply or another lead statement in response to theirs, and then several other students replied. You can also see the dates of the submission. Do not submit all of your lead statements and your replies on the same day. I can see the time and dates, and that is not considered a discussion. It's a pitch and ditch, and you will receive no credit or very minimal credit, and of course no one will have had an opportunity to participate on your discussion. As we continue to scroll through this same discussion, we see again students that are earning points for replying, and the lead submitting several replies as well, earning his points for the 10 replies that are required of a lead. So leads earn 50 points potential for 2 lead statements or more that meet the requirements, and they earn an additional 50 points for replies that meet the requirements, and that is the total 100-point opportunity that they have. Here is the example of a lead's first statement. The example is from the Cycles of Biosphere thread that this student created. And how do I know it's a lead statement? Well, we have 5 terms that are highlighted. Did not bold the question, but I'm able to find it and give him points. You need to bold it to be certain that I find it and give you points for it. The link is highlighted. The text for the link has been changed to blue. There's an image. So this student met the requirements of the 5 requirements for earning maximum points as a lead, 25 points. And here's the rubric outlining what you need to do to earn that 25 points for a lead statement. This is the first lead statement. As you can see, it is there's no ray in front of it, and so that means it is the first lead that the student submitted. Here we have a lead's reply. How do I know it's a reply? There's only one word highlighted, and there's less than 200 words submitted as a paragraph. It's a very nicely resized image here to express the point of this. Again, the student did not bold the question. It can be hard for me to find if you do not bold it, and you may not get points if I cannot see it right off. Here is the same student's second lead statement, and it is a reply to his first lead statement in the same thread, and so it has the ray cycles of the biosphere, and I know that he submitted it as a